welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cass. As you can probably see by my surroundings, I'm outside, soaking in the nature, and today's video is going to be a day vlog where I'm basically going to show you how I read 5 books in one day. Kind of random, I know, but I just decided to do it because, well, I just kind of felt bored, and also I just wanted to challenge myself to see if I can actually do something like that, like read 5 books in one day. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna bring you along. Right now it's like 12 p.m. and I'm gonna set up on the grass because I want to make it seem like a very self-care picnic type vibes. I really hope you enjoy the video, and please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, welcome to the creative family. Also, before I forget, Zim Lives Matter, guys. Please continue to retweet the hashtag, and also just keep us trending on social media because the things that are happening in our country definitely are valid, and we are nowhere near getting any of them resolved. So please continue to support the movement. Help us to just bring more awareness, pray for our country as well, and yeah, thank you. So I just want to go back to exactly what I'll be doing. So I'm going to be using this app online. It's called Bookmate. I'll put a little picture either there or there, I don't know. And unfortunately it's not free, so it's $4.99 a month, but it has tons and tons of options to read. I think there's 50,000 books available. So they do have a 7-day free trial, which is basically a trap because who's going to read a book in 7 days? I'm using that 7-day free trial to check out some interesting books, hence why I'm trying to read a lot in one day. But anyways, this was really just random. I was just like, hey, let me try reading 5 books in one day and see how it goes. Sorry about that background noise. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to waste any more time talking. Let's just get right into the video. This is my spot for today. I'm going to try and spend as many hours as I can on this relaxing spot. It is a bit hot today and it's very windy at the same time, so I'm but it is what it is. So I decided to read these 5 books. I will be giving reviews after I finish reading them. But the 5 books I'm going to be reading are, the first one is The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. I think most people know this book. It's very popular. I've started the first chapter and I'm going on to the next chapter, so it's pretty interesting, and it's by Mark Manson. Then the next book is We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She's one of my favorite female African writers. She is amazing. I would also recommend reading Americana and Purple Hibiscus. Those 2 books for me, perfection. And then the other book, which I really don't know anything about, I just saw the summary of the book and I found it very interesting, and it's called Changes, a love story by Ama Ata Aido. I'm not really sure if I'm saying her name correctly, but yeah, I'll just insert pictures of the books as we go. And then the 4th book I'm reading is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi. I'm not really sure how to say her surname, but again, I will insert a picture of the book. So yeah, the 5th book I'm reading, if you can see my dog in the background, yeah, that's B. Hi B. It's called this one by John Green, Looking for Alaska. So John Green wrote The Fault in Our Stars, also a really good book, I would recommend. So I'm just gonna check that one out and see how it goes. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm just going to soak in the nature, but yeah, before I start reading, I'm going to switch to that side because there's less sun there. So let's get started. Also, I'll just talk about the app as I go. I really like the way it's set up. Like, it has this like panel bar thing where there's options to like highlight a quote that you like, to translate, for example, English to any other language like Russian, German, Chinese, French, whatever it is, I guess, for people that don't speak English, and vice versa. There was this book that I really wanted to read, but I think it was in German, or no, it was in Spanish, but like you could translate, but it's just annoying that you have to translate every single bunch of sentences instead of like converting it to whatever language. I haven't seen that option, but I'm sure it's there. And also it has where you can take notes. So for example, on a line or something, let's say it says the sky was really red, and you want to take a note of that for some reason, like you want to put something that you want to talk about there, you can put in your note, type it out, and it saves it. And then it also has a dictionary option, so you can Google words instantly. Because for me, I know when I'm reading a physical book, I write down all the words that I don't know or want to understand more. I don't go back to it. I never sit down and be like, okay, dictionary, let's go. I want to do it in that moment, because that's the moment where I'm like, what does this word mean? So that's really good, and you can keep note of it as well, so by highlighting it in different colors. So I really recommend the app, but it's just annoying that it's not free. So anyways, yeah, back to reading.
Later.
Four. I'm reading We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda. This is 37 pages, so we should be done pretty soon. So let's get going. Hey guys, so it's like around 3 p.m. It's really hot, but my hair is a bit of a mess right now, so I'm wearing this jacket because, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So this is basically like, if I'm being honest, like it's 3 days after the attempt at reading 5 books in one day, and honestly, that did not happen. I will tell you that for a fact, it did not happen. I'm just gonna give you the reviews of the 3 books and then just talk a bit about the other 2 books that I didn't get to finish, because I read the first chapter of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and then I read 4 chapters of Changes, a Love Story by Ama Ata Aida. So let's get right into these reviews. I had of 5 books in. First it was 5 books in one day, then I moved it to 2 days. Then after that I was really just like, let it go. But the positive I'll give you is that failure is the first attempt in learning. So that's what fail means. So probably I'll try it some other time, maybe, but like I managed to read 3 books, and that was that. So the first one I'm going to give a review of is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I would say it was a really good book. Like, legit, it was a really good book. However, it didn't go the way I expected the book to go, but that's also a good thing because it wasn't the like cliche type ending that I would have thought it would take, you know. But I will definitely say it's one of those books that requires some tissues. Like, it was deep. But then I'll give it I gave it a 7 out of 10 because it was good. Like, it's very easy to read. I mean, you did have some like big words, but I wouldn't say like you'd be completely lost like if you didn't know what those words were. I like the philosophical way or approach that he takes with the whole the main character, whose name is Miles, but then throughout the book he's called Pudge. He into people's lost words, which is, it's weird, but it's also like, okay, it's cool, you know, we allow it, you know, we'll let you have it, you know. And yeah, the characters are really interesting. Like, I really liked Pudge, but like he was one of those like relatable like high school kids, you know, the awkward, shy, tall boy who has a crush on this like girl that's very like mysterious. She's like wild and adventurous, but she's also very like intelligent, but like she likes to do things like smoking, drinking, sleeping around, stuff like that. So that was very interesting. I really liked Alaska. I mean, she was a mystery, I guess, even at the end of the book. Like, you don't get to fully know what she was about, but like I liked that. Like, it was really good. And then the next one is The Sun and the Flowers by Rupi. I really liked that one as well. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's basically a collection of poems. I would say it's a collection of poems, although other people disagree, but I would say it's a collection of poems. And there's like a lot of like themes. For example, things like love and loss, trauma and abuse. There's healing. There's femininity. She talks a lot about the body. I think the female body specifically, in many ways, where she's trying to bring out some ideas and stuff. So yeah. The next book that I will talk about is We Should All Be Feminists by Chimamanda. Honestly, I would recommend watching the TED Talk as well, because that's basically what the book is about, and it's literally like 30 minutes or less. But I really liked the book. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I think it was very insightful, especially in terms of giving clarity on the definition of feminism, because I feel like a lot of people have a misguided definition on what feminism is and like what it really means today in our society, and people just think it's women trying to bash men and that we hate men, but like that's not it. That is not it. So we have obviously confronting like men's sense of entitlement, but obviously in a respectful way. And I really just think it's a book for everyone. Like, whoever you are, you must read it and just get like educated on this topic. And again, it's very short. I think it's like less than 50 pages. It's even like 40, I think. Like, I read it in like 35 minutes max. So it's really short. It's very precise. Like, she uses very short sentences, and her examples are very relatable. Like, things like, if you're a teenager, for example, she speaks about two siblings. They have a year apart, so the boy and the girl, and then how the parents will be like, when the boy's hungry, the sister should go and cook the brother some instant noodles. And she just talks about how she doesn't understand why one's nourishment should be left in the hands of others. Why don't parents just teach both kids to cook for themselves? And I definitely resonate with that. I mean, I don't have a brother, but I feel it. Like, I know what she means, because like, yeah, I don't want to get into too much detail, otherwise this video will be very longer than it is. So yeah, I will definitely say go and read it. Then the 2 books that I did not finish, I only read the first chapter, as I mentioned, so I'll give what I thought about the first chapter of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a. Definitely, for sure, it's very interesting. I feel like it's something that I needed to read, or something I needed to listen to, because many a times I worry about, or I give a about a lot of things that are really unnecessary. So he really puts that perspective in a very funny but very serious way. Life, you can have a happier life if you don't give an F about a lot of things, because we worry about things like, oh my gosh, how many followings do I have, how many people view my status, how much money do I make compared to this person, and all these things. And some of these things are really unnecessary. We cause a lot of like stress, anxiety, and depression upon ourselves because we're just worrying about a lot of things that really we should not be giving an F about. So I really think it's a good way to encourage people. It doesn't mean they shouldn't worry about anything, but like sort of choose what is necessary to worry about. And also you must let go of like the addiction of achievement, because that way you actually improve. It's like another things, like the less you stress about something being perfect, the better the outcome. The same as like a YouTube video. I feel like most YouTubers I watch, they'll be like, this video I put so much time editing and everything, trying to make things perfect, but then it didn't get as many views as a random video I just decided to do one day, and like it was just like, ugh, whatever, I'm just uploading for content. So it's just that type of like feeling, I guess, that you get, or that the type of feeling that he's trying to like portray. And then we should also invite failure and criticism in our lives. Actually, he encourages that. He's like, that's the only way you get better, and that's the only way you improve. Last one is Changes, a love story. This one is like set in modern day Accra, so Ghana, and it's a very modern feminist novel. The reason why I actually wanted to read it was because of the summary. I'll put it so that you can read it yourself. I just found it interesting because the title itself kind of depicts the life of this woman, like her love story, her career, and how all of those things changed due to certain circumstances. I've only read the first 4 chapters, but like so far so good. It's really good because a lot of things that I kind of passionate about speaking, for example, marital rape. It's a very prominent theme, especially in the first chapter 2 and chapter 3. And yeah, you get to see just how African women, have to like silence themselves even in times of pain, annoyance, and anger, simply because we are all taught that marriage is not a partnership, it's more of an ownership. And if your man is like, they want this, you have to do it even if you don't feel like it. But as I was saying, basically she decides that no, she's had enough. I can't do this anymore. And even though she faces a lot of criticism from like friends, like, dude, why are you divorcing him? It's not like he beats you and stuff like that. I guess I'll have to see how her life evolves and how she has to now go through other challenges from the decision that she's made of leaving her marriage and stuff like that. But I think it's really good. I can't wait to finish the book because I really enjoyed the first 4 chapters I've read, and it was really good. So I would also highly recommend these books. I mean, I didn't expect that I'd like every single book, but then I actually did like all of the books. So yeah, those are the reviews. Like I said, guys, this video was really random, and as you can see, I didn't manage to actually achieve my challenge. Like, I could not read the books in 48 hours or whatever. But the important thing is, I mean, I had fun making the video. I mean, like I said, it was really random, but I had fun. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to see on this channel. I mean, I have tons of video ideas, but like, I just want to, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. But yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. So stay safe, stay blessed, and bye.